Hello, everybody. It is that time of the week. It is your illustrious host, Infernal Dragon, Dragon's Fury.
How y'all doing?
Hope you've stayed hydrated and had a good week up to this point. If not, we hope this episode helps. And so on and so forth.
And hope y'all have been staying hydrated. It's starting to get warm out there again.
Yes, for those who are in the sunnied areas of the East Coast and or the sunnied areas of the West Coast, what have you, and or wherever region you are from. That being said, do want to get a shout out to all of our listeners from all over the world. We have many different locations, so we are going to run through all of those and give a big thank you to each and every one. Drop your individual city / country, what have you, in a comment so we know for sure which one you are. So obviously, where we're based out of, United States, everybody who's here, thank you. Our friends from down under, Australia, thank you. We love you. We have people out in Brazil. Celebrate Carnival for me. One
Yep.
day. We have the UK. We got some British folks up in the piece.
If you go there at some point, like you ain't coming back.
That's fine. No one will miss me.
Damn.
They'll know. They'll know how I went out, the way I went in. We have our neighbors to the north, Canada. Thank you. We have people from the land of the rising sun, Nihon. Say hello to everybody. I don't know what Singapore is known for, so thank you, Singapore. Um, we have our Bollywood fanatics over in India. Maybe not. I don't know. We have South Africa. We have the Irish heritage of those potato lovers. There we go. There it is. We have Colombia. Hello. Serbia. Hello. Germany. Hello. Belgium. Hello. Kuwait. Hello. Mozambique here. We haven't forgotten you. Finland. Let's see. Malawi, wherever
For the
that
Apex
is.
fans out there.
Sweden, Mexico, Norway, the Falkland Islands, wherever the fuck they are. We got
That's
Vietnam,
that's
Panama, and
near the
Taiwan.
South America area.
So thank you, everybody from all over who have been repping all of the various places around.
Thank
Again,
you all for coming to the den.
don't know how you found us. Glad you did, and we're gonna keep it moving. So, I'll give you a choice in this shenanery.
Yeah, because apparently
Would you
Dragon
like
has many topics.
would you like the they're really bad at this,
Oh no. Yeah,
um,
but I should have figured.
they're really good at this, or what the fuck am I watching?
Well, we'll save that one for last because I feel like that's gonna be a good one. Let's start off easy with the good.
The good. All right. So really good at this is League stuff from their last dev update. Arena looks
Ah,
like it's gonna be great.
yeah, no, the changes
Um,
that they're doing for Arena looks like it brings some new life to it, and
yeah,
hopefully,
more teams.
make it a little less toxic.
It's League. You're asking too much.
I'm just asking for a little.
I, you asking for too much. The fact that you're asking is already too much.
Yeah, well,
Um, the Skarner, Skarner's great.
oh,
Everything
yeah,
that they
is
did with
Carter out?
him, yeah, Skarner's out. Um,
How has he been?
Hilarious.
Mm.
He, they kept the essence of old Skarner, which was kidnapping people, and made it where you can just do it that much more.
Oh goddamn!
Um, it is
Get over here!
uh, yes and no. It's more of a got hit by a railroad and then
Oh
dragged
dear,
off into wherever. Um,
Thomas, no.
and Zuko, what do you want? What do you want, puppy?
You know Zuko likes to be a part of the conversation.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to figure out what he wants. What is it, puppy? Hmm? So you have. All right, boy, down. For all of those who may or may not hear his huffing. Hey, calm down. Go lay down. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we're just gonna have Zuko a part of the conversation. So,
I mean, when is he not?
Usually, he's more, within reason. But right now he's all sorts of hyped up. So you have his. It's more like Poppy, like rampaging or like Scion run into, except it's more directional. So like you can really like drive the kidnapping. Obviously, his ultimate is the impale, which is a wind up. It's not a point and click. I would say it's a semi skill shot because it's a isosceles triangle for our math people out there. Stay in school.
That's a weird shape.
So yeah, it's supposed to represent a stinger. So
yeah,
it's a
true.
triangle. So it's that area. You can't do any other abilities during it. So once it starts, you have to go through unless interrupted. And that's pretty much that. And then yeah, you can snag up to 3 people, I believe. So it's quite the game changer for sure. It's just like any other like hard CC person where it's like it's a team fight nightmare. Like
yeah,
if you can root multiple people, stun multiple people, suppress
because
multiple
if you
people,
can take because if you can take out 3 people on the enemy team, like that is a big game changer.
Yeah. So, but he's not at that point. He's not at a point where you can't do anything about him. It's just like any other tank where it's like he's going to be in the fucking way, right?
Yeah.
But if you prioritize and deal with who you're supposed to deal with, then you're fine. And he'll just be the last one, and most likely he'll probably like leave because he can't fight you head on. Like he's not a multi-person fighter. It's really a solo like bruiser kind of thingy mabobber.
Okay.
The pros are doing what the pros do. The Asians are doing what the Asians do, and they're just making the game
being too good for their own good.
Yes, essentially. So right now they're saying. Last video I saw was they wanted to say that support's the best role for him because he's too clunky in jungle and he doesn't really like match well with top lane bruisers. And I'm like, you're the biggest load of horseshit because what it's coming down to is that all of these players are basically looking for an easy way out. And a lot of these videos that I've been seeing, especially these, free LP videos, it's always in the bot lane. It's always the bot lane. And this is why...
the bot lane is such a trash heap right now.
Yeah, this is why support in ADC is always as a priority pick for solo queue. You have to have one of those if you want any chance of getting your main. Because otherwise, you're going to get autofilled into one of those if you don't. And it sucks. It's ADC, jungle, and support. The 3 roles no one wants to fucking play. Why? Because bot lane's fucking no man's land, and everyone blames the fucking jungler for not having help from the other team.
Yeah. I find it funny because like remember like God back in like season 3 to 5, top lane was the no man's land. It's amazing. It's amazing how much things have changed.
See, now it's just top lane. I guess top lane used to be no man's land in the sense of like you were on your own because like you just couldn't do anything with it.
Yeah, it was just a farming lane.
Now it's no man's land, as in like it's death, like the actual term of where it came from of no man's land is because they're bringing anyone and everyone
there at your own peril.
So I'm bringing, because I'm trying to, diversify my champion pool. And by that, I just mean I'm just staying on thematic of whatever event's coming. So with Empyreans coming with MSI soon, I have two Empyrean skins, and that's Zed and
Casante.
Vex.
Did you not get the
No, I
Casante
didn't.
one?
No, I got the Prestige one,
I mean, that
which
counts.
isn't even which isn't really Empyrean, but
Yeah, I know,
um,
but it's technically in the line.
yeah, it's still technically in the line. But it's mainly Zed and Vex. And mages, I'm perfectly fine with. If they use AP, I'm set, right? It's those AD fuckers that give me trouble. So I've been playing Zed. So I go into quick play because I don't want someone to ban Zed, because God forbid when I try to play someone to like change up to fix a problem I'm running into, like, hey, I'm running into a lot of people who are like bursty or squishy that like can outpoke me. How about play someone that can get on them and do a burst and get out. Really logically thinking about a problem I have and trying to find a solution. But and then I remember it's fucking League.
Yeah,
Um,
thinking does not exist here.
Mordekaiser's support was on the enemy team.
Oh no,
When I
that's
tell you, I
that's
pissed this
nasty.
man off left 3 ways to hell because
Ah,
he would ult me and then I still would survive and or beat him.
man,
Like,
what was he on?
crack. That's what he was on, because it's support. So yes, you can still build AP, you still whatever, but you're not
Yeah,
getting tanky though. So because I'm trying to find a build that works for me and what I do, on hit attack speed Zed.
oh dear lord.
So it was just pokey pokey stab 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 spin spin stab stab shuriken, and then I'm out. And one of us is alive, and it was me. 3 out of the 4 times he ulted me.
That just sounds disgusting.
Um, Only if I get on you. That's realistically what it is. And then a lot of people like to run from Zed, and
Well, yeah, they see
and
the
then
shadow.
mobile
They're
on
just like,
mobile
nope.
is ridiculous because I had to go against an Akali and an Ari on the enemy team.
Was it like an Akali top lane?
Yep,
Hmm. Man, I haven't seen that in a while.
and it was atrocious because it's
Mm.
like, hey, Ari is running for the fucking hills, and the next thing you know, she's back, and then Akali comes out of a fucking smoke cloud, and you're like, cool, I have no more energy to use to even possibly get away from you two, or we're all dancing around in a goddamn bush. And it's just like, all right, cool. Um, but yeah, because I was like, electrocute's great and all, but you, unless they're like super squishy, like that burst damage doesn't come out anymore. And so I'm like, lethal tempo, because you do your combo, you have to auto until you could get the shuriken or the spin back up. So why not get faster and go and get that damage out, especially on the ult? It's doing the percentage of how much damage goes before the marketing. And if I'm stabbing you 8 times, there you go. um, so it was stuff on that front, and obviously Vex, which is whatever pick. Um, so yeah, that's they're doing it right. They know what they're doing. Are you gonna calm yourself now, sir? It's like he came back to apologize for his crackheadedness earlier.
Mm.
So, next would be they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And
Yeah.
staying on theme, it's fucking League. The
Oh
League
Jesus.
Lee Sin ASU is the biggest heap of garbage I have ever seen.
Really?
Horrendous. AGS have put it in the League news. Pop into that real quick and just look at the skins for any of them. It's like the first 2 minutes of showing like the animation comparison, and
the skins themselves?
yeah, like they did the updated, like showing old Lee Sin versus new Lee Sin, including base form and all of his skins and how they've changed it, and it is horrendous. Instead of keeping the good stuff from current Lee and putting it into new Lee, it looks like they were like, hey, we're just going to make New Lee look like it was Old Lee, and Old Lee look like it should be New Lee. Like, it's a fucking problem. For our subscribers, a link will be on the
The
Discord.
type. Wait, why did they give him a ponytail? I just realized that. Like, why is his ponytail so long?
Well, isn't one an actual ponytail and the other one is
His tassel.
his tassels? Yeah.
Yeah, the tassel that does not need to be there.
Um, but like,
Also,
yeah,
the
but
colors.
again,
Also, the colors like faded. Like,
yeah, New Lee looks like he's old.
yeah, no. They
Horseshit.
Yeah, they need to like update the colors or something. Because like yeah, the colors are just not good.
The colors were fine on the original Lee.
Yeah,
Give me more of the detail that you have of the new one, but like, it's like
like
they tried to smooth it out and then fucked it up in the process.
they basically bleached him. Like he's
They
less
really
tan.
did.
Like even in the pool party skin, like what the hell?
So yeah, I don't know. It is just
Like they
horrendous.
lighten, they basically just brighten him up for some reason. Like even the T1. Well, I mean, I guess the T1's kind of fine because just the red's a lot more vibrant.
Yeah,
So
so I
the
don't.
T1 at least so far has been like the best looking one. Uh, which one's that? The boxing one. That one. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't a big fan of that skin eye anyway. I do like some of the new animations though.
Yeah, but like they should have like kept some of the other ones because it's like that made more sense to keep it that way
Yeah.
than
Wait,
the
what the
way
hell?
that they moved it into, and you're just like, okay, what the hell?
What is with the back on Godfist Lee Sin?
They get the like animated piece.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. It I don't know.
that feels so out of place.
Yeah, I don't know why they gave him like this super long. It's just it's awful. It really is. It's just absolutely awful.
Well, I guess we'll chalk this up as their I was gonna say one of the worst ASUs that they've done, but I'm trying to think of other ASUs they've done that that were
Haven't paid
bad.
attention as much. Um,
Uh,
that this was
Night,
this recognizable. That I don't know.
yeah, Nightbringer. But the hair looks cool, but yeah, it needs to be darker.
But why
Uh,
did they give hair to a monk?
I don't know.
And like the skins that they were like, oh, they give him hair. It's short hair. That makes sense. But why the actual living piss fuck is it a giant ponytail now?
Right? Like,
I
yeah,
what?
because monks don't have long hair.
No, that's the point.
Like,
I just
were they trying to make him look like honestly? It's almost like they were trying to make him like closer to Yasuo. Like for certain skins, like it looks fine, but it's like ones where he's like not supposed to be wearing it, then well, wearing it, having long hair. I don't know.
just
It,
it. Ugh.
I'll just chalk this up as an L for
Yeah,
at
it's
least.
definitely an L. It's an L. It's an L. L L L. La 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 la. However,
Yeah,
um,
but yeah, for those listening, definitely check out the comparison. It's on Skin Spotlight's YouTube channel. Because yeah, you need if you play Lee Sin, I would like to hear like your thoughts on the ASU.
it, oof. It makes me question all things about many things. So that leads us into what the hell am I watching? It's a lot. I am watching a lot. I have ADD. I have problems. I have way too many things that I'm trying to finish all at once. due to starting it, stopping, watching when I only have like 30 minutes, which realistically is like 16, and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, why would you do something like that?
yeah. So let's see. Do we want to start with the live actions or do we want to start with the animations?
Let's go with the live actions. I'm actually kind of curious on what you've been watching.
So I got Lucifer because that's been great. I've just been super behind because, well, hour-long shows, only 30 minutes at a time. Eureka, because great sci-fi
Oh,
show.
were you watching Eureka?
Yeah, because I don't
Or
remember how it ended. So I was like going back through and I was like, I don't remember some of these episodes.
yeah, guy, Eureka was such a good show.
Such a good show.
It also made me
Let's.
feel very stupid.
Um, no, that should have been Scorpion.
Oh, that too.
Scorpion should have made you feel very stupid, and that's keeps. That one is just perpetually cycling through TikTok for me, and I fucking love it because I just everything about Scorpion was great. Had to watch the Power Rangers movie over again because why the fuck not?
Oh, man, yeah, it's the Rangers.
Yes, yeah, I do it all over again. And there's one more that I am. Oh, I gotta get back to it because I have to come to terms with watching it on my phone instead of a nice big screen as Shogun. Um, it's so good. There is nothing wrong with it, and I don't think they're gonna mess it up either. I'm super behind, but I'll get back to it when I can. Yeah. So
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
for those,
One show that recently came out that, from what I've heard, like they just released every episode right away was the Fallout show.
that I don't know. I was never team Fallout, so I don't really have anything one way or the other. It's just I feel like these shows that are being based off of games aren't really giving the level of attention slash consideration of what exists of a story for it and
From
telling the story.
from what I've heard from the Fallout show, obviously my like but what I'll say will probably change once I start watching it. From what I've heard, the Fallout show has actually done a really good job at staying true to the material. That's what I've heard so far. I'll, I will get started on that show soon, so possibly next week I'll have a better opinion. But from what I've heard, they've done a good job. And to be fair, any show could probably do better than what the Halo show did.
That was the Halo show did what Black Flag did to Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
If you were just to call it a show and didn't attach it to Halo, it would have been fine. But because you're saying it's Halo, it's not.
No, like if they wanted to base it in the Halo universe, that's fine. But don't have your main character as the Master Chief if you are not going to treat him as the Master Chief, like at all. Like if you fuck up with this story, you like there's a reason why a lot of people hate this show. It's because they fucked up with the Master Chief. Like they could have just chosen like a random. They could have made their own ODST, their own Spartan. They did not have to go with Master Chief.
Caboose.
I would have loved that if they had Caboose. Give me an entire show with Caboose. Okay, that's Red versus Blue.
Yep, yeah, we can. We have Red versus Blue. That's what they should have done. They should have just gotten Rooster Teeth to do Red versus Blue as a live action show, and it would have been great.
Yeah, I would watch that.
All right, now for the animes, they dropped Overlord on Netflix, so everyone's going to know the greatness that is that show. So go watch Overlord.
Careful, Blizzard.
I got, let's see, that's season 2. So
Yeah,
this is just season 1.
Okay. They won't be they won't be scarred.
And it's not scarring, it's just mildly uncomfortable.
A
Then
little more mildly.
We have Bastard Heavy Metal. I'm almost done. I got like 3 episodes left. I got Spriggan, Omni OG, and Masters of the Universe Revolution, Cyberpunk, Goodnight World, and from under there, Zuko. I think that's all of it.
One anime that just started up actually yesterday, Kaiju number 8.
Oh yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, I watched the first episode because I've been reading the manga as well, and I actually went back just to see like how much the first episode actually covered. The first episode covered like exactly 1 chapter.
Hilarious.
I'm just like this, and like they did a great job with the animation and just the storytelling. Like, I am really excited to see the rest of the anime for Kaiju number 8.
Oh yeah, and 7 Deadly Sins, 4 Nights of the Apocalypse. Or
Did
did
we
I
even
finish
get
that
to
one?
that?
Nope, I finished that one. Never mind.
Ah.
Yeah, I finished that one. So I'm waiting for that second part.
And then one anime that has got a remake that I was very happy for its release was Spice and Wolf. Merchant Meets the Wise Wolf. That it's an old series, but they remade it. I do wish they kind of followed more of the manga story, but they're basically doing kind of a retelling of the original. But it's voice acting's great, story's great. I'm very excited for it.
Nope. That's a good.
Yep, it's one. Spice Wolf is for those that want chill anime and good story.
And if you don't want chill, The Daily Life of the Immortal King.
Yeah, no, that is beyond. That is nowhere near chill.
So, yeah. All right. So,
Oh wait,
do we have any
did it
final...
I just realized, didn't that time I got reincarnated as a slime get a new season?
Yep. Should
Damn,
be like at this point should be like episode 2. Yeah.
I need to see. Yeah, because I completely forgot that I got a new season. Episode 3.
So, yeah.
I guess I'm watching to do.
I'm not waiting for the dubbing because they know they did not pick good voice actors for the sub to like really depict the various changes for voices. So I'm just gonna have to wait, and in the meantime I'll finish Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. That one is just yikes. It's just so out there.
It is,
Like,
but
I don't
it's
feel like I wasted my time, but it's definitely not something I'm recommending to people.
it's a fun one.
At times, yes. The rest of the time, I'm just like, the fuck is wrong with these people?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
All right. Well, if we do not have any more parting words for our lovely listeners, then we will let you all go. Here, if you want full access to all...
such a delay for the... It's like...
Yeah, because I was freaking trying not to burp in the mic. Jeez. I'm trying to be considerate of you and other listeners, and then you want to go and call me out about it. Cool.
Oh, I was afraid that you might be choking or something. I don't know.
Well, you didn't seem very concerned. It was more of a very judgmental tone you were giving.
Well, I'm sorry if I come across that way.
Anywho's, if you want access to all 116 and counting episodes, be sure to join us on the Patreon/the subscriber link for Spotify if you want audio only /video. Like, I post the video ones, but, you know, if you're just listening, then it's going to be audio only, but you do have access to the video portion as well. Patreon is also available that has more content on it, such as mermaids videos, the vlog, and what's another big thing we did? When It Happens, the Night Wolf episode. That's still a thing. It's just very difficult to try to schedule that when you work all the time. So if you want to be a part of that, join up in there. It's only the $5 or $3, depending on what level you want to do. There are both available. Take your pick. And yeah, link is in the description, and we will be out of here. So see you on the subscriber episode, or we'll see you next week.
See y'all next time.